Hi, my name is Pat, and this is my channel, Book Chat with Pat, and I'm glad that you're here. Today I wanted to do just a short little video on a small book haul that I did this weekend. I was in my local public library picking up a book that they had ordered for me, and I came upon 3 shelves of books that the Friends of the Library were selling. They normally host a very large book sale, at least once a year, and it goes on for several days. And I donate frequently to the library, but right now half of the library is under construction, and there isn't going to be any book sale for any time. Well, it won't be happening anytime soon, but the Friends of the Library have set up about 3 bookshelves, 3 or 4 bookshelves in the lobby of the library where they're continuing to sell some of the books that are coming in. People donate books every day, and whenever I'm in the library, I always take a look at the shelves, and sometimes I'll pick something up. But yesterday, I hit the jackpot, and I just wanted to show some of the books that I came home with for about $10. So yesterday, my friend Roy at Roy Reads Anything was doing a video, or he had posted a video on Finnegan's Wake and the reading event that he is hosting this spring. And in it, he said something very funny about, he referred to William Blake, the poet William Blake, as the great graphic novelist. And believe it or not, just yesterday, I came home with William Blake's Songs of Innocence and Experience. And in this lovely volume, we have William Blake's poetry and his original artwork. So every other page, there's a poem and then the artwork that goes along with it. I just thought it was really interesting that Roy should be talking about this just the day I came home with this beautiful edition. On the back of this copy, there are quotations from both William Butler Yeats and James Joyce. Yeats said, "Every page is a window open in heaven. Interwoven designs companion the poems. In gold and yellow tints diffuse themselves over the page like summer clouds. The poems of Songs of Innocence are the morning song of Blake's genius." And Joyce said, "Blake sang of the ideal world, of the truth of the intellect, and of the divinity of the imagination. The only writer to have written songs for children with the soul of a child. He holds, in my view, a unique position because he unites intellectual sharpness with mystic sentiment." William Blake, Songs of Innocence and Experience. Next, I picked up this beautiful hardcover volume of Homer's The Odyssey, and this is the 2018 translation by Emily Wilson. I have several translations of the Odyssey. I have the Robert Fitzgerald translation, and I have the Robert Fagel's translation, but I had not purchased the Emily Wilson translation, and I got this for I think $3. And this is a $40 hardcover book. So beautiful addition to my collection. I also found they had a whole shelf of books about baseball because the baseball season is just starting. And I felt like I had to pick up this copy of Sports Illustrated Presents Mantle Remembered. And it's just a little bio of Mickey Mantle, just filled with photography from his storied career. The great DiMaggio and Mickey Mantle. in his prime, 1957 to 1964. My entire family, my immediate family, my father, my older brothers, and my mother really too, they were all Yankee fans. And my oldest brother, my late brother, he was a devoted fan of Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle was his hero. Both of my brothers collected baseball cards. They had Mickey Mantle baseball cards. My middle brother still has a Mickey Mantle baseball card. And, you know, the whole family was just devoted to the Yankees. And one summer when I was about maybe 10, I went to visit my aunt and uncle. It was my mom's sister and her husband. And they were devoted Mets fans. And throughout the time I was visiting them, we went to Shea Stadium several times to see live, baseball, to see the Mets play. And my older cousin taught me how to score a baseball game, how to keep track of every play, in one of those ledgers. And so I started doing that as, when we watched games on TV, and even, I tried to do it at the stadium too, but I was just too excited at the stadium to actually do that. But anyway, I came home that summer wearing a Mets hat and carrying my New York Mets yearbook and my ledger where I had been scoring games all summer. And my father he looked so hurt. And he said to my aunt and uncle, "What have you done to my daughter?" And they thought it was funny, I guess, that they had converted me into a Met fan. But I don't think my father ever quite forgave them for that. But anyway, I picked this book up, and I'm going to give this as a gift to my middle brother, and I know that he will appreciate it. I also could not resist this paperback copy of S.E. Hinton's The Outsiders. This was a book that was very important in my adolescence. I think I read everything that S.E. Hinton wrote, as did most adolescents. In the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, kids are still reading S.E. Hinton's The Outsiders. That was then, this is now. I think I read everything that she wrote, and I have recently reacquired all of them. My good friend here on BookTube, Jess at Jess Book Girl TV, she's a big S.E. Hinton fan, and particularly a big fan of The Outsiders. And I have promised Jess that I am going to do a video on S.E. Hinton at some point. And I haven't done it yet, but I am good. My word is good, Jess, and I am going to put together a video on Hinton. But I just couldn't walk past this copy, and it was $1. As I said, I have recollected all of the works of S.E. Hinton, and I though I haven't found the editions that I had in the 70s, I have much more modern editions now. But I am looking forward to revisiting these classics from my youth, and finally. And this is something I never expected to see, a hardcover copy of J.D. Salinger's The Catcher in the Rye. Now, everybody knows how important this book is to me, and I have many editions of this, and I even have this cover in a paperback edition, but I don't have a hardcover copy of The Catcher in the Rye, and now I do. And I just found this on the Friends of the Library bookshelf just yesterday. And I thought, I have to have that. I have to have that in my in my collection. So just a really special little book haul. I often pick up a book or two as I come and go in the library, but I don't usually walk home, with a whole sack full of books. But I really felt like I hit the jackpot yesterday. So I thought you might enjoy seeing what I had come home with. Not that I have the space for them. I have no place to put these books, but they had to come home with me. So anyway, as always, I thank you for watching. I hope that you're doing well. I'll speak with you again soon. Take care.